This is a short tutorial to show how to add a new institution to the Georgia Knowledge Repository mapping tool, the GKR mapping tool. First, we'll go to the mapping tool and then click on the wiki link. Click on tutorials and on how to add new institution. We start by getting information about the institution. And for this, I'm going to start by going to North Georgia's IR. University of North Georgia is the institution we're going to be adding. You can see that it's a digital commons site, and the domain of the IR is northgeorgia.edu. But I'm not going to use that domain everywhere. I'm going to go to their university library site and show that this domain is ung.edu. So UNG is the code I'll be using in several places. Going back to the mapping tool, I'm going to log in. In the upper right, I'll click Admin. You won't see Admin unless you're a supervisor user. I'm going to click Edit for the file name members.ini. And here is my edit box for that file. The first section in this INI file is members. After University of Georgia, I'm going to add University of North Georgia. And the reason is that alphabetically, that's where it sorts. Then I need to add a section for UNG, and I want to add it after the UGA section, just as a convention. I'm paging down, and I'm going to stop here at Kennesaw and copy that section to a section below UGA. I'm going to paste it here, and you see it still says Kennesaw. We'll change Kennesaw to UNG. This Kennesaw is capitalized, so we'll capitalize UNG here. Quick stands for quick links, as you can see in the left margin. Change the name. The handle, we're going to use northgeorgia.edu. I'm going to switch back over to the wiki to show that we've got the institution name and the code and the quick code, and the IR handle, which for DSpace IRs is a number that's in their links. This 1853 is Georgia Tech's handle, but for Digital Commons IR, we just use the domain. But since their IR domain is North Georgia, that's the domain I'm going to use for their handle. Change the base URL. The wiki, about the base URL, the wiki doesn't show a slash at the end of the base URL, but you need a slash at the end of the base URL. The tree file, UNG. The collection file, UNG. Tree really means mappings. Now, community and collection colors, we'll come back to that. I'm going to assume their merge type is normal digital comments. We'll find out if it isn't in a little while. Change Kennesaw here to North Georgia and here. Okay, colors. This is really just a way to add some interest to the mapping tool. From their library site, I'm going to their A to Z site and paging down. They have University Relations and Visual Identity Guide. This page has logos and it has colors. They use PMS colors, so I need to convert these to RGB. I'm Googling a page for that. The orange color is PMS 123, so I look for that number. The RGB value is here. And I'll put that in the mapping tool for communities. The other number is PMS 287. So I select the 200 page. Find 287 here and cut and paste that. That should complete the section for the new institution. So I'm going to click Save Changes. And just to give you a sense of how you can recheck your work, I'm going to click Changes, View Diff, and you can see where it shows I added the entry for University of North Georgia, and I added their section. And that's all the changes there. That concludes this part of the screencast for adding a new institution. We'll continue in the next screencast to show how to complete the process.